Class 4, please open your grammar books and move to page 58. On Unit 12, we have this subject, should and shouldn't. So today we will learn about this model. Should and shouldn't, grammatically we call them, they are modal verbs. Okay? Should and shouldn't, they are modal verbs. To express modality or obligation, okay? We should use it to express modality in a positive way, and we use shouldn't to express modality in a negative way, okay, or in the negative sentences. When you obligate someone negatively, okay? So to express modality or obligation, what does mean that? What should and shouldn't? Should positive, shouldn't negative. How to can piano modal verbs. In English language, we call them modal verbs. Basha guliman. Why we have to use these modal verbs in English language to express, should and shouldn't, because we have more modal verbs, okay? To express modality or obligation. بو أوي كتو كسك ناچار بكي بكردني كارك، okay قولي من ياخد modality بيت ياخد مرجي بودا بني. modality واتا مرج دانان ياخد مرج بدان بكسي obligation واتا تو ناچاري بكي بو أوي كارك بكا ياخد كارك أنجام ندا. How? Let's practice on these examples. To give advice, we use should or shouldn't plus base form. هما سيسرا ويك وتمان to express modality واتوك وابل to give advice وكويك زانياريكي بيته ياخد آموشگاريكي بيته. اوكي قولي من آموشگاريك ياخد ناچاري بكي ياخد مرجيكي بودابني. So you have to use them with the base form. واتا او verb لدواي should و shouldn't دويك خوش عن modal verb ابي base form به. It means without any makeup, without ing, without ed, and the verb should be in the base form. واتا نابي past participle ياخد passive verb كبه. I am tired. For example, someone told you that I am tired. كسبتو تو من هيلاكم. تو لو يا تشيكي suggesti شتيكي بوكي ياخد next suggest بابلين expressi modality كي وات مرجي كي بوداني ياخد obligation كي بأنجام ديك وات مرجي ناتشاري كي بوكرني شتك. You should go to bed earlier. كاتا تو ببتي بود جاكين يسنو بس يزوتر بخبي. When somebody told you that I'm tired, okay, you can advise that person, you should go to bed earlier. You see, this is the subject, this is the modal verb, and this is the base verb. Okay, so you should go to bed earlier. Nabe our going be, yahud went be, yahud gone be. It should be in the base form. Billy has got backache. قولي من backache بس ما كنت من بوشي ايك لسر حشت بدي بارت تبه واتا ازاري اوشونا backache واتا بشت ارشا Billy توشي بشت ارشا بوا. How can you advise Billy he shouldn't play football? اما shouldn't ما بكار هنا بنيجاتيفي باش اوي سروت ما تو بيس زوتر بخري اما he shouldn't play football ك بيويس نيا ياخد نابت باشا تشيبكا يعني فوتبول كا. So shouldn't we used as a negative verb وكود negative verb بكار مان هنا خود modal verb يشو كود مان he shouldn't play football كات النابت ياخد بيويز ناكا يعني فوتبول كا. It's a lovely day. You shouldn't play computer games all day. You should play outside. Okay, you see, for example, somebody told you that I have got a toothache. So how can you advise that person? How can you obligate that person to do something or to not do something? You can say, you shouldn't eat sweet anymore. Okay, or you should go to the dentist. Okay, or to a dentist. For example, somebody told you, I have a headache. Okay, so at this time you can advise that person, you should stay at home, okay, and take a rest. You shouldn't speak anymore. Please ناکە لەوە زیاتر قسە بکەیت چونکە مازان قسەکردنی زۆر ئەگەری هەیە ببێتە تووشی سەر ئێشە بکە. For example, or somebody told you, I am so hungry. So you can advise that person, you should go to the kitchen and eat some food there. Okay? Or you, for example, someone told you that I have got a cold. Okay? At this time you can say you should stay at home. Okay? You should be patient and you'll be fine. Something like that. Okay? So that's about should and shouldn't. There are modal verbs to express modality or obligation, or when you want to give advice to someone, you have to use it with the base form of that verb. The base form is verb. Okay? It's very easy. And in our daily speaking, all of the time we use this modal verb, should and shouldn't. You see? So, by the way, you should do this exercise. You see? If you want to get more about the subject, you should do this exercise. It means you have to do it. You must do it. Okay? Match problems 1 till 9 with advice A till I. Write sentences with should or shouldn't. قولي من أم دو جروبات هيا أم دو جروب sentences هيا match يعني كي باشا it depends on their meanings ببي معنى كان يعني أقدر با. For example, number 1, I can study for my exams. Okay, so you should sit in the library. لقل سيا match كراوة. So please try to do the rest in this way. And then if you move to page 59, the next page I mean, here we have these two exercises. This one says, look at the list, write sentences with should or shouldn't. Here we have this list. It's tips for healthy living. You have to work on this list. For example, look at number 1. We have this sentence, don't go to bed too late. Okay, don't go to bed too late. So how can you use should with this sentence? Because we have don't go. Okay, somebody ordered you to not do to do something, so you have to say you shouldn't go to bed too late. Number 2, eat more fruit and vegetables. Okay, somebody told you you have to eat more fruit and vegetables. How can you use modal verb should? You have to say you should eat more fruit and vegetables. باش اگر اما eats بوا بونمونا من بترو فولس بونم بلام you should eat more fruit and vegetables, or you should eat. او كاتو تولتي تشاشنا او sentence حاله لبروي ابي فيرباكي دواي should base form به كاتو ابي eat به. Okay, don't eat lots of sweets. It means you shouldn't eat lots of sweets. In this way, please try to do the rest. And the other exercises, write sentences, use should or shouldn't and the words in brackets. وعتبه هما should or shouldn't بكارني لقل أو phrase آخر أو word نو bracket. For example, number 1, okay, Billy wants to save money. Here we have spent all his pocket money, so he shouldn't spend all his pocket money. قولي من تو أجر بتوي بارا collect كي بارا كوكي تو أبيت شيب كي ياخد نابيت شيب كي نابي بريكي زور لباري ناو وعلى تكت سرف كي باشا قولي من ياخد pocket يجي فعلا بس دي أوه. So please try to do the rest in this way. That's about should and shouldn't. Now let's move to the next page. We have another subject. We should study that subject as well. So after that, if you move to page 60, here we have one more of the modal verbs, which is could. Okay, could also is one of the modal verbs. We use could and couldn't. Could in a positive sentence and could in the negative sentences. I mean, we use could or couldn't plus base form to talk. It's like should. You have to use base form of that verb to talk about ability. Okay, in the past قولي من كاتا could و couldn't بهمان شوا يك المودل verb كان كcould ل positive sentence أو couldn't ل negative sentence بكاريات plus base form of course بوشي بكاريانين to talk about ability باشا بوي باسي توانا بكين واخد تواناي كسب بكين ياخد تواناي انجام داني كردارة كام بكين in the past ولا كان رابردوا كواتا كودو كودن خوان باسفورمي كانوا كانتن كان باسفورمكي كودا كانت باسفورمكي كودنتا وبهمان شوا we use this moral could to tell or to make suggestions and requests بهمان شوا بو اوي كإما suggest واتي اقتراحي انجام داني كردارة بو كسب بكين ياخو requestي بكين okay so could and couldn't are the past forms of can and can't. You see? It's a past man could man. Could do couldn't past form كانوا كانتن. أما the present time بكارين كانوا كان. والله could do couldn't in the past tense or in the past forms you have to use. The children could speak 2 languages when they were 5. The children could speak 2 languages when they were 5. قولي من ليرا could the past sentence أبكار هاتوا وتا the children could speak مدالا كان أنتواني بدو زمان قصب كان when they were 5 كاتي كتمانيان 5 سالان بو كاتا could لويا تشي بورون كدينو ability ياخد بابن تواني من على كان بوق أوي كتواني وانا بدو زماني جاز قصب كان كاتا بكار من هنا وكو تشي وكو بشانداني ability بو أوي كتواني كسك لا كردني كردارك عن بشاملين. He couldn't see the board because he needed glasses. نيتواني بوردك ببينه باشا كانوا بلين كودو ما نيتواني ونيتوانية باشا in the past form I mean. So he couldn't see the board أو نيتواني بوردك ببينه because he needed glasses لبر أو بيوستي با تشاوي الكبو. We can use can to compare a situation or ability in the past with one now. Max couldn't speak French when he was young, but he can now. بس يتشيا لو الله إما كان بكار أتوانين بكار بينين بقوي compare أو situation بيبكين compare أو حالتي بيبكين ككسك لبيشترا نيتواني وشتبكا بلام إسا أتوانا بيكا كواتا كالله he can now أما دو sentence man join كردوا إيكي كان past simple sentence إيكي كان present simple sentence للرجي بكار هناني conjectioni بطا بس يبط ما كريكو combine بيني two sentence ما بوكا so Max couldn't speak French when he was young Max نيتو أنا بفرنسي قصب كاكاتي كجنجبو but he can now بلام إستا أتواني لأنه كان صالح بسر تمني Max أروشبو إستا أتواني كاتا كان ما بكار هنا كباس فورماكي كودا باشا قولي من بو أوي كاب تشي بكين كومباري أو دو situation بكين أو دو حالتك كان ل past time أرويات كان ل present time أرويات. A few months ago, Irina couldn't swim. ترمان قلت لمو بيش إرنا ني أتواني ملبكا. She can now بلام إستا أتواني. Oliver could swim very fast. Oliver أتواني بباشي تشيبكا وأتوت ماوشي could أتواني بباشي ملبكا when he was little كاتك بتشوكبو but he can't now بلام إستا ناتواني كاتب بهماشي أتواني كانت يجبا كاربينين وكو negative word in the present sentences بو أي تشيبكي وتمان compare أدو situation بيبكي بيشتر أتواني كمان عالبو بلام لاني لقل قربونا بيري بجاتو so he can't now it means he can't swim very fast now okay or he can't swim in right now. That's about could and couldn't. Let me repeat one more time. Could also it's one of the modal verbs. Okay, we use could to or couldn't plus base form to talk about ability كاتبة كان يعني بود درخصني تواني كسك or to tell suggestions and requests. ليرة لم سنتسانة كخون من هيتشي could ما بكارنا وكو suggestion و request ولا بتيجي تراباس أكره تنها ليرة وكو ability بكارنا وكو أوي درخصني تواني كسك بو أنجام داني كردارك. ياخد درخصني تواني كسك بو أنجام نداني كردارك خد نتوانيني كردني كردارك شو كأولو كاتيا couldn't بكاريني. Okay, so that's about could and couldn't. Here, if you come down, we have this exercise. Circle the correct answer. We have could and can. I do gymnastics when I was young. Because as any could legal past sentence abakarin kata could halabjerin. You have to choose could, not can. Why couldn't or why can't you come to the party? It was great. Kata kam bakarin party katawa. It was great. خوشبو. So why couldn't you come to the party? باش أقول من كاتا تشي بكارهنين لما سنتنسيها couldn't. You have to do the rest in this way. Okay? تو بوچين يتواني بيبو آهنگاك أو زور خوش بس ألوه. So you have to choose couldn't, not can't. Because we have this simple past sentence. And the other exercise says, look at the list. Complete the sentences with could or couldn't. بهمان شيء سيري أملي ستاكي أجر كروز بو إما بستي أوي couldn't بكاربني أجر تيكي شو بستي أوي شي بكاربني could. So Yasmin drive a car. So Yasmin could drive a car. اللي بري لرا tick معنى we have a tick. It means you have to put could because this sentence should be positive sentence. أبى positive به. چونك إما زين couldn't لقل sentence كاكا بكامل أو sentence أبى negative sentence. Okay. Then move to page 61. It's page 61. Pay attention. Look. Here we have these two exercises. I would like to skip one of them for you. Which one? Please try to do this one. أمامك. Okay, قولي but don't do this one. أمامك قيناك. باش قولي من واتا exercise cross كلبا. Please try to do this one. This one say. Exercise 6. Complete the sentences. Use the verbs from the box and could or couldn't. باش أقول من كاتب بهمان شيء بكاريني أم فيربان بكاريني بو أوي أم سبيساني بي. Is exercise 8. This one Complete the email. Here we have an email. Use can, can't, could, couldn't, should or shouldn't. Wow, this one is very important because you have to use these two models. Can't, could, couldn't, should or shouldn't. ببورة لدو موديل زيادة چونك كانيش هر خوي موديل كلا present time بكارين دري باش أقولي من. So that's all about should and shouldn't, can't, could and couldn't. بهما شو بس كانوا كانتش ما كرت. So we call them modal verbs. They are modal verbs. Okay, and each one they have worked in their special ways. بهاري كان برجع تابت كان إخوان لسنت سكانة إيشافن. Okay, قولي So in this way we finished unit 12 on the grammar book as well. Okay. If you turn to the next page, page 62. Pay attention. It is page 62. It is about section review 4. بهمان شيء تو أتواني practice لسرم exercise أنا بكي. بلان بقى مش جنداني كان لابرين ببي بيزناك أو هموتو أنجامي بكي وأنجامي بكيني. Write statements or questions and short answers with the present perfect. Ouch. This one is important. Please try to do this exercise. Write statements or questions and short answers use the present perfect and go. Don't do this one. Okay? And the other one said, look at the pictures. Write sentences use should and shouldn't. Okay, do this one as well. And look at the chart. Complete the sentences use could, couldn't, can't, can or can't. Okay, don't worry, don't do this one. So on the section review, just you have to do these two, or you should do these two exercises, exercise 1 and exercise 3. Okay, Guliman. So that's all. Please try to do the exercises. Please try to practice and have a nice time. Bye bye.